Good morning. How you all doing today? Just want to introduce, may have shown them on another video, but these are the two newest Nigerian Dwarf goats to the farm. It's Elsa and Anna. That's what our girls named them. So they seem to be doing pretty well. They've integrated really well with Snickers right over there. We did have to get rid of Caspian, our wither that we had had for a few years. He was starting to headbutt the sheep a little bit more. We didn't like the way he was kind of behaving, so he found a new home this weekend. But sheep are doing well. You can see we still have quite a bit of snow cover. This is now 3 weeks, over 3 weeks that the snow's been down. Thankfully, we are supposed to get some weather up into the 50s this week, but this slope that where we're at, where we need them to eat, is kind of on, it's a north facing slope. So our south facing slopes have started to show grass. But being here on the backside, on the north side, it's going to take a little bit longer. So we've been given a bale, sometimes 2 bales a day, and they seem to be holding their weight pretty well based off the looks of them. They look good. The goats look good. Goats don't handle the cold as well. Our sheep handle the cold, no issue whatsoever. They honestly, they don't seem to care. Even when it was snowing, I've got pictures of when it was snowing. They're just out in the grass, eating the grass as it's snowing. It really does not faze them. They'll stand in the snow and have an inch or two on their back, and they don't seem to be affected by it. Their hair coats are so thick right now that it just doesn't seem to bother them. The only thing they haven't liked is walking on the ice, because we had a lot of ice in this snow system. Whole lot of ice, and that's pretty much all that's left is ice. So we're still having to give the hay. If this were just a light inch or two of snow, they'd be able to paw through the snow just fine and still be able to eat grass. But this is almost, everything that's left is almost all ice, and they're not able to paw through it very well. And it's still really hard to walk on. It's very slick. So I'm glad we're almost out of the snow. We'll see. But yeah, the sheep and the goats are doing well so far. Just keep them happy and fed, and then hopefully this warmer weather comes in and we get all of our grasses exposed again, and then we don't have to do the supplemental hay. We'll do it occasionally as we need, but it's not our normal. Our normal is a management intensive grazing where we keep them moving on grasses. Last winter we didn't see any drop in their weight. They handled it just fine, and up until the snow, they were doing just fine with it prior to this snow. Red here, he's the ram. He's the newest addition to the sheep. He's been integrating in quite well. All the ewes, we have 7 ewes, they should all be bred. We have not checked. We have not done any testing or anything, but he's been in here with him for quite a while. He should have had adequate time to do his thing. And then the newest goats, that one's a 3-year-old Nigerian Dwarf. That one there's like a year and a half. And she is supposed to already be bred. So, and then we got Snickers, little buckling over there. He should be able to do his job here in the future going on as well. But so hopefully we have some cute Nigerian Dwarf baby little kids this year, and try to maybe do some milking along with it. And then I'm really, God willing, hopefully these lambs, or the sheep, all lamb well with no issues. fingers crossed we get twins with everything. 3 of our 4 twinned last year. Only one of them had a single. I will say the only advantage to having the single is that single from last year was much larger, and he put on weight so much faster than the others. It was a substantial weight difference, but I guess that's what happens when you're not competing for food, at least at the very beginning, until they get on grasses. But it's still cold out here, but the snow hopefully is going to finish up and be done this week. And I just hope that we don't get any more major snows that affect us like this, where we have 3+ straight weeks of snow cover and ice, a lot of ice cover on the ground. Because we had already planned on this entire flock being down at our winter reserve, where the grasses are all around a foot tall left. We left it at the end of the year last year deliberately to let it regrow, and that's why we moved them up here. So we're ready to get them back down there, but the weather hasn't been cooperating. So either way, goats and sheep are signing off. See you all later. Hit that like and share. See ya. Bye.